Scientist, proof of existence. The Nephilim are here. They are among us. Are giants real? And are they still among us? These questions have puzzled and intrigued people for centuries, and the Solomon Islands might hold some answers. With stories of a clan of giants believed to be the offspring of Nephilim still wandering in the region, researcher Marius Boy Rayon has uncovered evidence indicating that these giants, known as Guadalcanal Giants, inhabited the islands, some measuring over 10 feet tall. But the legends of giants extend far beyond the Solomon Islands and have persisted through the ages in various cultures worldwide, including in ancient architecture, cave writings, and even biblical stories of the Nephilim. So, could there be truth to these stories, or are they merely legends and myths? The Solomon Islands is an autonomous country in Oceania, arranged toward the east of Papua New Guinea. It comprises 6 prominent islands and more than 900 smaller ones. Honiara, the capital city, is situated on Guadalcanal Island, which served as a renowned battleground between the American and Japanese troops during the Solomon Island campaign from 1942 to 1945. These secluded islands have always fascinated many people, with legends of a clan of giants believed to be the offspring of Nephilim still wandering the region. These distant islands were left unseen by the remainder of the world and occupied exclusively by the local populace that had lived there for millennia. The first European to uncover the islands was Alvaro de Medina, a Spanish explorer in 1568. He navigated the oceans from Peru and named the islands the Solomon Islands, thinking he had found the place where King Solomon, as described in the Bible, obtained the gold for his temple in Jerusalem. In the late 16th century, rumors about a significant discovery in the Solomon Islands reached explorers from distant lands. This news prompted Spanish expeditions in 1595 and 1606 to search for the truth. However, despite the reports of gold made by Medina, no verification was obtained at that time. Nonetheless, modern companies have succeeded in extracting a substantial amount of gold from the islands, and it is believed that there is still more to be found. Nevertheless, the mining process has been a subject of controversy due to allegations of exploitation and environmental harm. For thousands of years, native people have inhabited the Solomon Islands, passing down stories and traditions about giants that lived in the land. Like many other cultures worldwide, these island inhabitants continue to believe in the existence of these giants to this day. The tales about these giants have multiple variations and interpretations, with some people believing them to be benevolent creatures and others considering them malicious and dangerous. Some legends even speak of giant beings that prey on people, hiding in the shadows and waiting to attack. Marius Boy Rayon, a renowned researcher and director of the Solomon Anthropological Expedition Trust Board Incorporated, has played a crucial role in investigating the existence of true giants on the islands. Boy Rayon is an Australian-based expert who spent years living and working in the Solomon Islands as a helicopter pilot and engineer. He even married a Solomon native woman and obtained citizenship there. In 2010, Boy Rayon released a book titled Solomon Island Mysteries, which included narratives from locals, including his wife. Through his extensive research, Boy Rayon uncovered evidence indicating that giants, known as Guadalcanal Giants, inhabited the islands, some measuring over 10 feet tall. These giants were characterized by long, black, brown, or red hair, double eyebrows, red eyeballs, flat noses, and wide mouths. Boy Rayon also documented instances of giants attacking and abducting people from their villages, with one particularly enormous rogue giant causing the deaths of many warriors before the villages were forced to relocate to safeguard their communities. The giants are believed to have complex social structures, and there may be thousands of them currently residing in Guadalcanal. They utilize intricate cave systems to navigate from one side of the island to the other, avoiding daylight entirely. Throughout history, there have been various accounts and depictions of giants in different cultures worldwide. From ancient architecture and cave writings to biblical stories of the Nephilim, these legends have persisted through the ages. It is imagined that these accounts might be established when fallen holy messengers coincided with people, prompting the introduction of the Nephilim and the resulting rise of monsters in various regions of the planet. Curiously, numerous antiquated social orders across the globe, like those in Egypt, Iran, Iraq, China, Mexico, and Cambodia developed pyramids during this period. The connection between giants and pyramids in different cultures is a fascinating topic. It is possible that these societies had interactions with one another, and that the giants played a significant role in the construction of these pyramids. For instance, there are stories chronicled by missionaries in New Spain and New Hispanic historians who claim that there were giants in the land now known as Mexico during ancient times. These giants were referred to as Kinametsin, a term utilized in Mesoamerican mythology mythology for people of great height. As per findings from the Journal of Mexican Archaeology, it was believed by the evangelists that the giants were responsible for the construction of the largest pyramids, such as the one found in Cholula. These structures were thought to have been created by beings similar to those depicted in biblical tales, such as Goliath who fought against David, as the Bible gave the missionaries the idea that such giants existed. Reports of giants were not limited to the local areas, as there have also been accounts of Japanese forces encountering these colossal beings during the Solomon Islands campaign between 1942 and 1945. Heavy fighting ensued between Japanese and U.S. forces on the islands, and Japanese soldiers reported seeing creatures ranging from 10 to 15 feet tall who would occasionally charge at them. Despite being shot at, these giants seemed to be impervious to bullets, and soldiers found it difficult to sleep at night due to the wails of their comrades as the giants attacked. The cannibalistic tendencies of the giants struck terror in the hearts of the Japanese infantry. While some individuals dismissed these accounts as folklore and mythology, the multitude of testimonies and eyewitness accounts from different sources provide a reason to believe that the legends of the giants of the Solomon Islands might hold some truth. Nevertheless, information on these mysterious creatures is still scarce, and the tales surrounding them remain shrouded in enigma and uncertainty. The idea of the Nephilim's return and their descendants during the end times is a captivating theme that appears in several Bible prophecies. One such prescience can be found in Disclosure Section 9, which portrays a gathering of 200 million weird animals that will release a plague on the earth, prompting the demise of 33% of mankind. Albeit the traits and qualities of these animals stay obscure, a few hypotheses recommend that they could be the relatives of the Nephilim, who have been revived to battle in the last conflict. One more prescience from the Holy Book that upholds this hypothesis is in Luke section 21, stanza 26, which talks about individuals being overwhelmed with dread and nervousness because of the devastating occasions that will happen on earth somewhat recently. The powers of heaven will be shaken, and men will tremble in terror at what they witness. It is possible that the Nephilim and their offspring, being resurrected, could be the cause of such terror, brought back to life through some type of dark supernatural event that would occur during the earth's last days. While these prophecies are open to various interpretations, they are worth considering in the context of the legends and stories associated with giants throughout the world, including those in the Solomon Islands. The possibility remains that giants may still exist today, hiding in the caves of the earth. Only time will tell whether the return of the Nephilim and their offspring is inevitable or merely a legend and myth. Despite the uncertainties surrounding the legends of giants, they continue to captivate the imagination of people worldwide. Giants have been the subject of numerous books, movies, and TV shows, and their influence on ancient civilizations remains a fascinating subject of research. Late advancements in innovation and science have made it possible for people to concentrate on our planet in matters that were not possible previously. We are now capable of mapping the surface of the world and discovering riches and mysteries that were previously concealed, thanks to technological advancements such as satellite imaging and the use of drones. Not feasible such instruments will, sooner or later, help out in disentangling the secrets encompassing the presence of giants and the part they played in the advancement of mankind's set of experiences. For the present, the stories of giants that are said to have lived in the Solomon Islands and different regions of the planet keep on enthralling us and firing up our minds. These stories act as an ideal wake-up call that there are still riddles to be tackled, and that we have an incredible arrangement to find out about the set of experiences, the present, and the fate of our planet. The tales of giants that are said to have lived in the Solomon Islands keep on being a charming and confounding subject that enamors individuals from everywhere in the world. Whether or not these stories have any premise in all actuality, they effectively advise us that the world we live in is filled to the edge with secrets and wonders that presently can't seem to be found. Quite possibly, the reality behind the tales of giants and their impact on mankind's set of experiences will one day be found as we proceed to examine and uncover the secrets of our reality. This is conceivable on the grounds that we are diligent in our endeavors to examine and uncover the mysteries of our planet.